7439 or go online and visit pasadena.edu/studentservices/EOPS.
This MLA stuff anyways?
Having a hard time finding a trustworthy source.
Is Wikipedia reliable?
But come to Shatford Library. With thousands of sources, hands-on workshops, and helpful librarians, you're bound to get through your next paper with ease.
But my paper's due tomorrow. It's 2 in the morning.
Shatford's website provides plenty of useful resources to help you get through without having to leave the convenience of your home. Visit today at pasadena.edu/library or on campus Monday through Saturday with your Lancer ID.
Now what am I going to complain about?
The mission of the Pasadena City College Police and Safety Services is to provide a safe, secure, and enriching environment for all members and guests of the institution. The campus police can be found in room B210, can be contacted at 626-585-7484, and are open 24 hours a day. Students are encouraged to call if they need to be escorted from their classrooms to their vehicles.
Well, welcome. This is Dr. Joe Connor, the Connor Bubble, and we are so excited that you're listening, and we have some really good information, a lot of historical information to share with you. This week we are talking about food and family and what's involved with supporting the family and how can we make sure that people are able to get food on the table and what that means in terms of development, what it means in terms of our energy supply. We're going to touch on a lot of different subjects. And one of the things I want to start with, on April the 20th, I was invited to attend a presentation at the University of Southern California, my alma mater. It was a program put on by Sea Grant. There was a guest speaker who is Dr. Christopher D. Ella. He's a professor and dean of the Coastal and Environmental School at the University of Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge. He was talking about the second anniversary of the Deep Horizon blowout, whereby the drilling rig blew up and 11 people were killed 2 years ago. And so he was giving us some background information, how things have changed in the Gulf, and give a historical context and just the sheer magnitude of the issues involved with that big gusher and the Gulf of Mexico. And so he gave me his whole 59 slides on the PowerPoint presentation, and we're going to talk about having him come back on the Connor Bubble to share some more details. Probably in May, we're going to be touching on this subject, and we'll be trying to get some more information about that historical context. Also, my marine biology students, we're going to have a presentation at the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium with the director, which his name is Mike Schott. Mike and I have worked together since 1982 when I was doing a postdoc at California State University on the marine toxicology. He was a technician at Cal State Long Beach. Now he's the director of the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium. And he's going to talk to my marine biology students regarding marine protective areas, and we're going to be able to hear a little bit about that. Because this small colloquium of marine biology scholars, we're doing a research project on Haiti in terms of coastal Haiti, trying to understand what's involved with that, to see if we can come with a better understanding of what can be done to improve the aquatic environment, the marine environment in Haiti, and better understand it. Marine protective areas would be one way that we might learn something about protecting different communities. And so we're going to be talking about that. Also, my cousin from North Carolina sent me an email regarding the prices between what it costs to make a drug and what the drug actually costs to make and what they actually sell it for. So I'm going to do some research on that, and then hopefully this Thursday we'll be able to talk about that. And he's given me some indication that Costco would be a good place to look for. If you need medication, the pharmacy at Costco is dirt cheap. They're only charging people a few dollars above their cost. And you're talking about medication that would normally cost you $100, $200, you can get for like $26. The same medication. except they are doing things a little bit more ethically and considering their customers a little bit better. And you don't have to be a Costco member to take advantage of the pharmacy. So I am going to do research on that, see how that works out. But the whole point of the Connor Bubble is to bring you information that you can share with your family, and you'll be better for it. And that's why we have these two very special guests in the studio talking about urban development in Watts. Now, when I came from Arkansas when I was 3 years old, my family moved to Watts, and we lived with my grandparents initially. And I went to elementary school, kindergarten at 103rd Street Elementary School, and we lived on Anzac in Watts. And so when I saw that there are going to be some development in Watts, I jumped at the opportunity to be able to have these special guests come and tell what's going on in Watts. So we have two very special guests, Mr. Rodney Shepard, who's the president of RS Development Incorporated, and Mr. Douglas Golden, Senior Vice President of NAI Capital. I first came in contact with NAI Capital at a Christmas reception at the San Gabriel Valley Economic Partnership, about 3 years ago now. And then I was very happy to make a new connection because I wanted to have them come on before, but it didn't work out. And this opportunity, talking about Watts development, really is a perfect opportunity. So if you're interested in development and how industrial parks are put together, you can call us at area code 626-585-7227, and you can ask these gentlemen some questions. And what we're going to do is start off sort of slow and make sure they feel comfortable here with us. And we're going to talk about a little bit of their background and then see what we can do to help you understand why it is so important to have an industrial park developed in the area of Watts in Los Angeles. So we first asked welcome to Douglas Golden. Doug, thanks for coming to the Connor Bubble.
Thank you for having me.
All right, good. And then we also, Mr. Rodney Shepard. Thank you, Rodney, for coming as well.
Doctor, you were in the heart of Watts.
Yeah, I was there, brother.
Me.
And so I am so happy to hear that both of you are going to give us some insight, what's going on, and give us a historical context about why an industrial park is so important and your vision for an industrial park as opposed to what people may or may not know about industrial park. Who would like to start us off?
Okay. My name is, as you said, Rodney Shepard. I was born and raised in Watts. People call Watts the ghetto. I call Watts home. The project that we're talking about, the Lancet project, is exactly across the street from where I went to high school. I went to Bourbon Day High School, and Bourbon Day is right across the street from the site. So just imagine that a young man who grew up in Watts during the riots, who lived in Watts, raised his family in Watts, went to high school and everything in Watts, now has the opportunity after going off to college, coming back and finishing. Well, I started off my career at aerospace industry at Hughes Aircraft. And then after that, I started getting into real estate development. I wanted to do, my parents, both my father, he was a Finnish carpenter, and my mother owned real estate. I wanted to follow them and get into more of real estate. And so I had this opportunity to develop real estate, and we've did everything from senior family housing to apartments to single family housing. But when this opportunity came up, there was an RFP that was put out by the city of Los Angeles for a developer.
Tell us what an RFP stands for.
RFP is a request for proposals.
Okay.
So you're putting in a proposal saying, here's what we can do at this site. And so when that RFP came out and we applied for it, I jumped at it because it was an opportunity for one to go back into my community and to make a difference and to be able to do what I do, that is develop real estate in an area that I knew very well, exactly across the street from where I went to high school.
You know, that's important because I think just the spirit in your voice of going to Bourbon Day High School, just the sense of all of your understanding the history of what went on, the vision of your friends who went to Bourbon Day, where they are now, and just the prospects of having something of this magnitude just across the street from where you spend so much time, it's going to ensure that the quality of the development, because it's a sense of family, that I sense from your tone, that has a special significance in being home, as you said, but being across the street from your